Hi everyone, my name is Erik Adler and today I want to talk to you about Trudi Canavan and her book The Magician's Guild, which is the first book in a trilogy called The Black Magician's Trilogy. And this book follows Sonia, a young girl who discovers that she has magic powers. Trudi Canavan is currently writing her fourth trilogy. She's also written a lot of short stories, but it was this first trilogy which made her famous, not just in her home country, which is Australia, but also in the rest of the world, also here in Germany. And Trudi Canavan wanted to become a professional artist as a child. Later she studied graphics design. She was working as a graphics designer for a few years, also for some time for Aurealis, which is a magazine for science fiction and fantasy in Australia. She started to work part-time, however, because she wanted to become a writer. And Trudi Canavan has also been able to use her knowledge of graphics design in designing a few of her own covers for her own books. And now we will delve into this first part in the story about Sonia, and I hope it will be interesting. Canavan's The Black Magician Trilogy, written in the second half of the 90s, became a bestseller in her home country of Australia. Here in Germany, she was awarded the Deutschen Fantastikpreis, the German prize for speculative fiction, for the first volume in the series, The Magician's Guild. The book is a fantasy thriller and consists of two parts. The first part tells the story of the young girl Sonia and her escape from the wizards of the Magician's Guild and their search for her. The second part centers around the intrigues involving Seri, Sonia's best friend, who is held captive by one of the wizards. The beginning of the book is promising. Each year, the wizards of the city of Imardin, the capital of Curalia, performs a purge, as commanded by the king. To keep criminality in check, they use their magic to drive away the poor from the city. Enraged, Sonia, who just lost her home, throws a stone at one of the wizards. Surprisingly, not the least to herself, the stone penetrates the wizard's magic shield, hitting him in the head and knocking him unconscious. In shock, she escapes the scene. When the wizards realize that they were attacked by someone with magical powers, they try to find her. Sonia manages to find a hideout among the thieves, a kind of a mafia organization, under the condition that she performs magic for them, helping them in their work. But by experimenting with her powers, she is slowly losing control over them. The Magician's Guild could have become a good novel. The subject not only allows for suspense, but also for a lot of social commentary. Unfortunately, there is nothing of the sort in the book. Neither suspense, nor a great atmosphere, nor beautiful descriptions, nor any form of satire. Canavan's style is extremely dry. There is absolutely no intensity in the story and no poetry whatsoever. The main problem, however, is the characters who, including Sonia, are all extremely superficial. Sonia is a proud teenager, but behind her facade of arrogance, she's a nice girl. Her teacher, Rothan, is like a loving father. Fergon just laughs maliciously. Seri is being unselfish all the time. and the leader of the thieves is a classical gentleman. None of the characters have any personality whatsoever, nor any genuine feelings. When Sonia and her friends are being attacked by the other teenagers using knives and iron bars, Sonia is not the least afraid. She's merely amused by a detail in a weapon belonging to one of the attackers. And Rothan can hardly stop himself from laughing at Sonia having wounded one of the wizards in the leg with a knife. A true feminist perspective, apparently. Since you don't get to know the characters at all, you don't care about them, and the whole story falls flat. And you hardly learn anything about the country and its history. The map showing the land and the capital, including the Magicians' Guild headquarters, is extremely unimaginative and stereotypical. The text is very repetitive. People are frowning or pulling their lips or eyebrows together all the time, and they're smiling on almost every page, which soon becomes rather annoying. After having read the same thing 20 times, you just want to throw the book at the wall. The magic in the book resembles superpowers, not magic in the traditional sense. The wizards don't climb stairs, they just float up and down. They make a ball of light above their heads to find the way in darkness, which is mentioned at least 10 times, and so on. There is no sense of wonder, and the teachings at the Wizard University, yes, it's called university, and there is talk of martial arts and of hobbies as well, are just boring. Rothan is an alchemist, but as it turns out, he mainly teaches chemistry. And he confesses to Sonia that his study hasn't brought him anything. Learning to become a wizard could be somewhat more exciting than this.